What's up, Foundation? What's up, YouTube? Man, it's me, your big partner, Cartoon 53. Man, I'm back again. Man, I'm back again. Story time? Yeah. Man, listen, you can tell from the title, man. I'm finna tell you about, man, a big dude, a big dude. Now, a lot of people think I'm a big dude. No. Dude, I'm finna tell you about right here. This dude I'm finna tell y'all about right here. The dude I'm finna tell y'all about right here. It was a big dude, man. He was in the pen, man. We used to call him Big O. Big O. Big O was a big dude, man. Anybody that did a lot of time in the Alabama prison system, man, they gonna remember Big O. Cool dude, man, a gentle giant. Cool dude, man. Wasn't about no BS. Wasn't about none of that, man. He about, you know what I'm saying, getting his money, but he was gonna chase that money, man. He was a money getter, man. He was a money go getter. Big dude. He stood about 6'6", 6'6", 6'7", man. Weighed every bit about 600 pounds. But could move, could walk, could get around, could do any and everything he had to do. Big O, man. Um, Big O didn't sleep in the block with me. Uh, but I would always see him. I would always see him. I'd go down to the block he lived in. He would be down there doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? We was on course. He wasn't no crip. Matter of fact, I don't even think Big O was gang affiliated. If he was, he might have been a disciple. I think. Don't hold me on that. Don't quote me on that. Quote me. I mean, excuse me. But I think if he was, that's what he was. I think. But in all actuality, as far as gang go, I don't know his background at all. I just knew he was a big old cool teddy bear. Man, but when it come to money and doing stuff, his name was always in the mix. His name was always in the mix, man. But I'm gonna tell you the story, man, one day. Now this tripped me out. Man, this tripped me out. This tripped me out. Um, he had to get down to the block I was in. No. I was in the block with him. We had to get back to the block he lived in. He was down on our end in a poker game. He was playing poker. So now we had to get back down on the other end. He had to get back down there because he lived down there. I had to get back down there because something had happened and I had to go down there and pick up something to get it back down on my end. Okay, cool. So now when we going, we getting ready now. We know they finna pop the doors for pill call. They finna pop the doors for pill call and let everybody, go to pill call. Now, usually when this happened, everybody who need to get out the block that they're in, that's when they'll come on out and go to their prospective blocks. Now, on this certain day, an incident had happened. What had happened, I don't know. Somebody got the tripping down on the end where we were trying to get, or either across the prison on the other hallway. Something had happened to where now they got the police out here tripping. They got the police out here tripping, man. Now y'all gonna trip out because on this day I seen something that I'd never seen before. Seen something that I'd never seen before, man. Now they finna come in and lock our block down. They finna come in and run everybody to their cells. So now anybody and everybody that's out of pocket, when you out of pocket, that means you in the wrong living area that you don't live in. The wrong block, dorm, wherever. You out of pocket. So now when they come in and run everybody to their cell, they gonna see everybody that's out of pocket. Everybody that's out of pocket, they finna see them. So okay. Man, listen. I gotta get down there. So now me, Big O, and a couple other dudes, we sweating for the doors to pop to go out for the pill call. So now, right before they, the doors pop to go to pill call, that's when the lockdown, you know what I'm saying? Now they searching everybody that come out. It's not finna be no regular, just pop all the doors and people going where they going and doing whatever they doing. No. Whatever it took place, it was detrimental enough to where now they want to search everybody. They locking everybody down in our block, and now they want to search everybody. Man, listen, I got to get down the hallway. I got to get down this hallway. I got to get down this hallway. But man, it don't look like I'm going to be able to make it. So now they done came in the block. And you know what I'm saying? About 4, 5 police, they done came in the block. Catch your cell. Everybody catch your cell. Whoop, 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 whoop. So I'm knowing, man, dang. I'm not finna be, you know what I'm saying? I ain't finna be able to get down there. So now you got a lot of dudes that's in the block that don't live down there. Now they going in panic mode. They like, dang, man, dang. Because they know coming out, the police gonna search him. Police finna search him. In fact, not only the police not finna just let them out on the hall before they start searching. They got a little line, about 5 police right here by the front of the door to go out in the day room, to go out into the hallway through the rotunda. They get searched now. Now, the majority of these dudes that's down here out of pocket, it's about 6 or 7 of them. You know they got their phones on them. Everybody got a phone. Alabama prison, everybody got a phone. You's a real buster if you ain't got no phone. Everybody got a phone. So look, dudes trying to figure out, dang, because now they searching, they patting down from head to Tizo. They from head to Tizo. So now we in the cell looking out. Like, dang, dang, dang. So now, dudes in the cell, it's another dude in the cell that lit down the hallway where Big O stayed. So now they in there, we going in panic mode. So I'm like, man, I'm gonna get up out of there. I'm like, what y'all gonna do, man? You know, I live in this block. I ain't finna do just walk there, go over here to my cell. So now I'm hearing the talk in the cell, like, man, got this phone, man. Can't lose my phone, man. Woo, 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 woo. They talk about can't lose this phone. All right. So now look, Big O busts up. He busts out. Now when I tell you, now let me describe Big O to you. Man, Big O about 6'6", 6'7". Big jovial dude. Oh, but he's obese. He's super fat, sloppy, big, super sloppy fat everywhere. Tall with it, and just he like 6 feet. I mean 6'6" tall and 6'6" wide. You know what I'm saying? Big dude. Always smiling, always laughing, always playing. Always got his hands in something though, man. He want his money. He gonna get his money, man. So look, we in the cell. Before I leave out the cell, the reason what's taking me so long to leave out the cell, we trying to divvy this little poker money up and all that. So I'm hearing what Big O and them saying, what they talking about. So Big O say, man, look, I'm finna get my phone out. Now I ain't never seen nothing like this, y'all. Just real quick story on this one right here. He said, man, I'm finna get my phone out, man. I'm finna go. So they like, well, Big O, what you gonna do? He said, man, I'm put my phone up under my belly. Oh, what? He say, man, I'm finna put my phone up under my belly. Do tell. You know, I'm like, cuz, what you talking about, Big O? What you? He say, man, this how I travel with my phone all the time. Police can search all they want. Woo, woo, woo. He say, man, I be having stuff all over the place on me. You know. So the other dudes in the say, like, man, what about mine? You got mine? So now they going back and forth. Now Big O charging them. He like, man, I get it back down there, man. Bag of coffee. So the other 2 dudes like, man, I got you. All right, bag of coffee, peace. Man, listen, man. Big O took his phone out his pocket, lift his shirt up, lift his fat up. He had a big giant layer of fat that fell over his stomach, dang near all the way, you know, past his groin area. Big old fat. This is when I tell you he's a big fat dude. Big old fat hemoglobin. You know, man, listen, man. Big O lift his stomach up, bow, slap the phone up under his stomach, bow, let the flap fall back down. He said he told the other dudes, I'm like tripping, like, what? He told the other dude, give me your phone. He got that phone, lift up that breast, bow, slapped it under there, whoop, and let it fall back down. Got that phone, whop, bam, slapped it under there and let it fall back down, man. I'm like, cuz, you show, you go, man, I do it all the time, too. They ain't gonna get it. I'm like, okay. So now, you know, dudes still moving around, police hollering, catch cell, lockdown, whatever. So now, they hollering now, if you don't live in this block, come stand downstairs now. If you don't live in the block, come on downstairs. You don't live in the block, come on downstairs. Man, so all about, like I say, about 6 or 7 of them, they go down. So the police go to patting them down. The police, they patting them. They patting them. You know, I'm watching though. I done went to my cell. I'm standing in front of my cell, waiting for the police to pop the door so I can go in the cell. But I'm watching what's going on. I'm watching. I'm like, what? Man, they got the big old, man, they went to patting on big old. Told him go. I say, what? Man, they patted big old chest. I'ma say chest. It wasn't I don't want to say the man had titties, but he did. But it wasn't no chest, and I don't know what his all his fat up here, I guess. I'm gonna put it like that. But man, they patted big old down, man. They patted big old down the whole hookup, man. Go. Big old bounce his big old butt right on out the hallway, back on down the hall where he stayed at. So I'm like, man, I done seen it all. And now, hey, that was my first time ever seeing something like that, y'all. But now Big O got on up out of there with them phones, man. Tripped me out. I seen Big O a couple of days later, man, and I was clowning. I was like, man, he was like, shoot, Tune, I tell you, man, I ain't nothing but a walking suitcase, man. They don't never pop me like that. They don't never get me. I'm like, all right, Big O, man. I can't do nothing but take my hat off to it, man. I had to take my hat off to Big O. But yeah, man, there's a little story I had to tell y'all about Big O, man. Now, in this prison world, y'all gonna meet and run across some of everything. Some everything, man. Y'all just go meet them and run across them, man. That's why I tell, man, out of all the different prisons I've been to, all the time I've done, that's why I tell people all the time, I know I'm qualified without a shadow of a doubt to be a counselor. Because, man, I have dealt with thousands upon thousands of different personalities. I am the equivalent of what you call a clinical psychologist. Me. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, you're a big part of Man Cartoon One, man. Hey, stay safe, man. I represent the gangsters, homie. The Avalon gangsters. I'm out. Peace. Gangsta boogie, gangsta boogie, gangsta boogie, gangsta boogie. Ain't nobody gangsta boogie. 421, man. 421, man. Look.